V. Here with Kiddnapp.
Shout out to my main man, Spitty Raw Banger, too, man. He's supposed to be here filming me, but I gave him a pass because it's Valentine's Day. So,
Because of V Day, huh?
Yeah, I gave him a pass. He home listening right now.
Oh, man. But, yo, we about to get right into it, man. I know,
yeah,
I got some things I want to ask you. Let me ask you this. Now, I know you've been doing your thing for a minute. Right. You actually was on one of the showcases we had for Headbanger. Right. We actually aired that on TV, stuff like that. Right. But I know, but we did the video for Tone Trump. Right. All right. Shout out to him. Shout out to Tone Trump. You know what I mean? Philly support Philly.
If you say so.
You know what I'm saying? You said, what'd you say?
If I say, yeah.
I feel a little friction. What's going on?
I mean, you know, it ain't. I mean,
you and Tone Trump not good? What's the deal?
Listen, I'm gonna put it to you like this. I was just recently, I was incarcerated for a small period of time last year, you know, but that's behind me. I just touched down December 17th last year, and I come home and I reach out to main man. You know what I mean? Like this ain't, you know what I'm saying? Me and his relationship ain't just rap, or it wasn't just rap, I should say. Right. Because there's no type relationship right now. So I reach out to main man, you know what I mean, and he sent me back some generic type stuff.
Like what? Like
I reach out to him on a Twitter joint, and he sent me back some less win or something like that. You know what I mean? We don't do that. You know what I mean? I mean, main man can tell you the type risk. You know, we on the radio, so I ain't gonna get all into that. But he tell you the type risk that I took for him. You know what I'm saying? And it was always like. It was always, you know, love. You know, when I come up around 54th and Market, that's where I got the name Kiddnapp from. Okay. You see what I'm saying? 54th and Market. You know, some of his cousin actually gave me that name. Shout out to M. Latin, 54th and Market.
M. Shout out to West
Philly. You know
definitely.
What I mean?
West Philly, stand up.
There's no friction. I mean, it's just as far as like, I expect you to reach out to me. You know what I mean? And give me and say something back to me. You know what I mean? After what we've been through. Don't just, I guess he got the joint with Jeezy now.
Yo,
shout out
Trump, if you listening, you got to get up here, man. You got to get up here, Philly Hot Radio. Like, if somebody listening, tell Trump to get at me. I need him up here.
Listen, shout out to Jeezy. You know what I mean? That's my man. You know what I mean?
And I know he got a joint, Afghan.
Yeah, shout out to that,
you know, what I mean?
You know that whole movement.
I like that joint.
I guess, I mean, it seemed like, you know what I mean? Now you got Jeezy on the track, you got your little joint now, you going to shine on cats you come up with.
So let me ask you this. So do you think, and this is just a general question, a basic question, do you think he's acting big-headed towards you, or?
I know
I seen him not too long ago. It was love. Yeah, we shook hands, everything, you know.
I wouldn't say big head. I mean, me personally, I'm doing my own thing. You see, I'm right here, right now.
Well, I'm saying I'm saying towards you, because
as far as me, I don't. It's
I know
not.
Y'all was cool at
it don't really bother me, but I'm saying, damn, I get no love. Like I sent him a couple Twitter jokes. I'm not going front. You know what I'm saying? I reach out to man. That was my man.
Right,
you know what I mean? It wasn't nothing to do for him. Right. But I don't get no response.
Right.
And it seemed like after you got the Afghan joint, I guess you call yourself on your way up, whatever.
Right.
And now I get no response. How I'm supposed to take it?
Right.
I mean, tell me where we come from.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're not going to say nothing back to me and no reach out to me.
Right.
You know, I guess maybe he might have felt like, oh, well, Kiddnapp keep getting locked up or Kiddnapp doing whatever. But that don't mean, that's for them. I expect dudes who don't know me, you know what I mean? When I had the situation a couple years ago back with Kanye, you know what I mean? They didn't know me that well. Right. I expect them to say, oh, you know, if I get into a situation where, you know what I mean, something happened where I may get locked up at that time, because that's all behind me. I'm not even indulging those type acts, but I expect them to shine on me. I don't expect you to shine on me, and I don't get no response from you.
Right.
You know what I mean? But that's just how I feel about that.
Well,
situation.
you got my house number, so.
Oh yeah,
you
know we go back, and you know the relationship me and Trump. I ain't just sitting there talking and then you get Trump up here and Trump tell you, oh no, I don't know that dude. No, you know the relationship.
Right.
You know what
I mean, you would if you go. I mean, we did the video, in the morning video, right there in the joint,
right there, yeah.
Right there on
and
the
that's
shoulder.
Crazy. And I'm gonna tell you something.
You know
and I'm gonna keep it real.
A lot of people don't even know we did that. A lot of people don't even know Headbanger did that.
If you look at that video, you got shout out to Cabri.
Go on YouTube, put in Tone Trump, and put in the morning.
You got
we did that.
You got Cabri in the video. Shout out to her.
Shout out to Cabri.
You got West Philly Blake in the video.
Shout out to West Philly Blake.
You got Dollar in the video.
Dollar.
Shout out to Dollar.
Shout out to all of them.
You got me in the video.
Exactly.
And that's crazy because everybody that's in that video, I don't know as far as Cabri and Tone Trump, I don't know their situation, but as far as West Philly, Dollar went in. As far as Blake, nobody still deal with Main Man. So it ain't just me. You know what I mean? It ain't just me. But at the same time, you know, we ain't gonna let that consume the whole interview. But I just wanted to put that out there, like, you know what I mean? Don't stunt. Especially coming from what we come from. We come up together. Like if I, you know what I mean? If it was me, if the shoe was on the other foot, I'm getting right back at you. Damn, Trump was.
Exactly.
So I expect that. I demand that respect because I give it.
Right.
You know, just being a real dude.
Right.
You know what I mean? So.
But yo, besides that, we gonna go past, we gonna get past that right there.
Okay.
But as far as your situation, specifically, what is the situation? Is it a production deal? Is it a record deal? Is it just investors? Is it
first? All right. Well, yeah. See, my deal was a little more. It's a little more geared towards me.
What's the company? What's the name?
The company is Herb Williams Productions, but the company that the production deal is going to be on is Pogu Entertainment.
Okay.
Shout out to Christopher Reddick Johnson out Hollywood right now. He filming something major. Shout out to Pogu Entertainment, the whole Pogu Entertainment.
I heard of that name too.
Yeah.
I heard of it.
You know what I mean? Shout out to my man T. Shout out to Julius Johns Jr. You know what I mean? My man TJ listening right now. These is unsung heroes. These is dudes that could pull strings like that, but behind closed doors, it ain't gonna be. You know what I mean? You know how, shout out to Meek Mill, you know how Meek was on the internet when he signed the contract.
Right.
You know, that's all behind closed doors.
Right. I feel you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you. I definitely feel you with
So
that.
yeah, but as far as the situation with my deal, it's gonna be more like a production type deal.
Right.
I didn't want to go as far as just the artist deal because the artist deal was sort of like, you know how you out here, that's like Packboy.
Right.
I mean, not knocking nobody who actually into an artist deal because that's them. But me, I was actually tuned into the business side of the music business, of the entertainment business before I actually came up in it. I was already schooled to how the business go. You know what I'm saying? So the artist deal was like the lowest type deal on the totem pole. You got a production deal. And see, a lot of artists ain't even aware that back when Cash Money first came out, so you gotta be aware you gotta master your craft.
Right.
Whatever you do, you must do research on it.
Right.
They wasn't even aware when Cash Money, Baby and Bryant, they signed a $36 million distribution deal.
And you know what happened? And I'm gonna say this. You know what they did? From signing that $36 million deal,
Right.
they flipped it.
They flipped
and flipped it, and flipped it, and flipped it, and just kept flipping
and kept flipping.
and
And they still here today. Cash Money is still here today.
yo, shout out to Cash Money.
Shout out to Cash Money.
And you know, Lil Wayne, he took another shot at Jay-Z too. He took another shot at
I don't
Jay
know if
and
you.
Kanye.
Listen, I can't. I'm gonna keep. Listen,
It had died down for a minute.
I'm gonna keep it real. Shout out to Wayne. You know what I mean? But listen, that's not something you want to do, and especially in the position I'm in.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm riding with Jay 100%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can't vouch for that. I don't think that's something you want to do. You want to take shots at Jay.
Yeah.
That ain't something.
Well, it was something that was said got about Baby, and Lil Wayne is taking.
You talking about the whole baby money
back.
thing?
Yeah, with Baby and Jay. You know, Baby and Jay was going through something.
Right.
So Lil Wayne just I guess that he let it die down for a minute, but he just clapped back at him just recently. Now I got a personal email from somebody that sent something in a song that he, I guess, get ready to release or whatever the case may be.
Right.
But he took another shot at him. It was something like, I can't remember, but it was something like something. I got her at my home.
Hello.
And she said she didn't want to listen to the Throne Jay-Z and Kanye joint, something like that.
Well, I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna put it to you like this.
Yeah.
That whole thing started. You know what I mean? I don't really dig into nobody because a lot of them industry beats.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wouldn't really get into that.
Right,
I mean, for fun. I mean, as far as my talent go, I could.
This
do it
Dre
all.
manager, he on air right
like,
now.
For real, rap sometimes is like WWE.
I mean, yeah, rap is like
You know what I'm
W.
saying?
Like
It's
I
like
was saying.
watered down.
Like I was saying, but see, Jay.
People want to hear beef because negativity sells. We all know that.
I mean, if you go
that.
back to the earliest era of hip hop, MCing, it was about who could MC the best.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Who was the best? So you're gonna have battles and competition when you're dealing with music or hip hop in itself. You're going, I can MC better than you.